Today we have two stories that are going to have you yelling at your screen. First up, a pregnant woman flat out refuses to tell her own sister the name she picked for her baby boy. And when you hear why, you're going to be on her side instantly. Then, a husband whose wife came back from a girl's trip to Mexico acting off. She spent almost no money, took 0 pictures, and now she's sleeping on the couch. Something does not add up here, and the internet has thoughts. Buckle up, let's get into it. First up, a woman pregnant with her first baby boy refuses to tell her own sister the name she's chosen. And trust me, she has a rock-solid reason. My sister and I are both pregnant. This is her second child and my first. We're both having boys. When my sister had her daughter 3 years ago, her BFF was pregnant at the same time. My sister complained for 8 months that they didn't have any idea what to name my niece, and then all of a sudden, she had a name right before she gave birth. After my niece was born and her name was announced, my sister and her BFF started fighting. The BFF said that was the name she'd chosen for her baby girl, and my sister used the same first and middle name for my niece, and she couldn't believe she'd do that. My sister said it's first come, first serve, and she needed a name badly. That her BFF had time to find another name. My sister is due before me, a few weeks before, and with that in mind, I don't want her to do the same thing to me. And she has asked. Nobody knows we're having a boy except me and my husband, and we plan to keep it that way. But my sister has asked what our boy name is, and as an afterthought, she asked for our girl name too, when she realized I knew what she was getting at. I refused to tell her. She tried to whine about name sharing being the fun part of pregnancy. I made up a couple of names on the spot to tell her, and she saw through it. She told me to just tell her the name, and I said no again. She asked a few more times. She even asked in front of our family. It was our brother who joked that nobody should tell the baby name Thief the name they've chosen. My sister got upset and asked if that's why I wouldn't tell her. She told me I was holding something against her that she never did to me. Mom asked why I couldn't just share the name and everyone would know my husband, and I chose it first if my sister used it, but I still said no. Am I the asshole? Let's see what the comments have to say. This person commented, they'd all know she did it, but she'd have still done it. Don't tell anyone. Not until that kid's name is on the birth certificate. Another commenter said, I didn't tell people our baby name at all. People kept asking, which we thought was strange. I didn't want to give anyone time to judge her choice, because it wasn't their business. The sister is insufferable. The comments are firmly in her corner on this one. Once a sister has proven she'll swipe a name, you lock that thing down till it's on the birth certificate. But what do you think? Fair, or is she holding a grudge? If you're enjoying these stories so far, do me a quick favor and smash that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel out a ton. Next, a husband cannot shake the feeling that something went very wrong on his wife's bachelorette week in Mexico. She spent almost nothing, came home with 0 pictures, and then everything got weird. I've talked it over with my wife, and we've decided that it's probably not the best venue to air this out. We have a meeting on Monday with our mediator and counselor. Let's see what the comments have to say. This person commented, there's a lot of missing information here, but the fact that she won't discuss her vacation with you, and even considers it prying when you ask about it, is very strange. Sleeping on the couch is kind of the nail in the coffin for me. Another commenter said, if for whatever reason I didn't go on vacation with my partner, I'm in contact the whole time, and would be super happy to talk about everything when I got back, what I saw, who I met, all of it. The comments smell smoke too. The secrecy, the couch, the vanishing money, and missing photos all set off the same alarm bells. Were his suspicions totally fair, or is he reaching for something that isn't there? You make the call. And hey, if there's a different subreddit you want me to pull stories from next, drop it down in the comments, and I'll go digging. That's it for today's stories. 2 very different situations, but both had me picking sides hard. So tell me, was the baby named Secret Keeper in the right? And is that suspicious husband onto something or losing it? Drop your verdicts in the comments. I read way more of them than I should. I got a whole stack of news stories coming, so I'll see you in the next one.